That what's going on?
No, that's not it.
Okay. Oh, should be able to hear me now. Should be able to hear me now. Let me see. Okay, that should be working. Let me just check this real quick as well. And the desktop audio was gone as well. Let me just adjust some of these properties. Okay, that should be back on now, even though I want to pause it anyway. Okay. You are live now. Nice. What's up, Haze? How you doing? I'm doing great. Well, actually, let me be honest. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But there is something that I need to deal with tomorrow at work, which I have been dealing with, and I'm not particularly looking forward to it. You know, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done because there's some because the job itself is fine. I don't have an issue there. You know, my boss seems okay. The job itself, I'm totally okay with. But there is a person there that I've been having an issue with for pretty much since this beginning, and no, that's not the issue. That's not the issue. I don't mind that. But yeah, just the person at work who I'm working with, and it's like, you know, it's got to a point where his problem, whatever his problem is starting to affect me, and I can't have that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I need to stay positive, so I could always be in a good, or not always. You're never always going to be in a good mood. I know that, but you know, as much as possible, you don't want unnecessary things affecting your mood, and I can't have that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with something tomorrow. I don't know if that would be the end of it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm not particularly looking forward to it because I'd just rather not have to deal with that. It's not why I started the job. It's not what I wanted to get into, but it's come to that point. So but apart from that, I'm doing great. You know. Yeah, man, I know what you mean. Talk it out. Can't let people get you down. Yeah, but the things I've tried talking out with a person that didn't work. I've tried telling my boss, my line manager, and I know she's spoken to him, and that doesn't seem to work. So I think what we need to try now is have all of us in the room together, and let's see how that goes. So that's what we'll see if I can arrange that tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, you're right. You can't let stuff get you down. I don't want it. But if there's a problem and it keeps continuing, you ask someone to not do something and they keep doing it. You know what I mean? It's like, look, this is an issue. This is an issue. So I tried to ignore it. You know, I tried to let it go, but it's just anyway. I don't get too much into it. But that's an issue. I got to deal with that. But apart from that, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Playing some GOW. Got Banterman in the house. Doing great. I got State of Decay 2 on Friday. Windows 10 store. So stupid. Okay, is it out, or do you mean they've released it early? Because I'm pretty sure I don't remember hearing about it. Then again, I probably haven't been paying attention to the release of that game. But I mean, you're saying it's stupid, so I'm thinking maybe they released it early or something like that. Tried to figure out why I couldn't download the game and kept giving me errors. Turns out you can only download the game where you downloaded Windows. Okay. That seems a bit odd.
Could you believe magic?
I spent a whole day troubleshooting. To be fair, I've had issues with Windows Store in some game, well, a game as well, so it's not even that surprising. I had an issue with I think it was Gears of War. When I was trying to download Gears of War one time, and it was the most amount of problems where you couldn't just download the game. And apparently, I had an out-of-date version of the Windows Store, but you can't just update your Windows Store. You had to uninstall it. And you can't even just uninstall it. You have to go into like the power share thing. You have to go to the power share thing, uninstall it from that, then reinstall it through power share as well. And it's like restarting your computer and all that kind of stuff. I was like, what the hell, man? Yeah. The game pre-ordered was available on May 18th. Okay, and it's a good game. I recommend the game. Being good, stupid, and slow. The game's good. Windows Store not so much. Oh wait, I'm about to get deaded. Let me rage out a bit. Jepson, how you doing? You're good at this game? Well, I don't know about that. I'm okay, I guess. I've gotten this far. Oh man, what are these? I'm a subscriber. Appreciate that, man.
The boat's been harpooned.
Appreciate that. Hit that sub button. Oh shit. Gotta get rid of these guys. The Windows firewall was blocking it. Okay. The Windows firewall is blocking its own games from its own service. Great job, Windows. Great job. Oh, bloody hell. So I had to turn it on and off, and it worked. Welcome to the village, Nate. Yes, indeed. Welcome to our village here. We have fun and games. Oh, shizzle. On your left. But yeah, I've been playing this game for a while now, actually. I'm not sure how many hours I put into it, but it's been over. When did this game come out? April 20th. And it's now May 20th, so about a month. About a month I've been playing this game. So yeah, I don't know if that means I'm good at it. I've not beaten the game yet. I'm still playing. This is still my first playthrough. I know plenty of people have gotten through the end of this game and they beat it on God mode and everything else. I know. I'm still playing this as my first playthrough, but I'm enjoying the game. You know, I'm enjoying the game. So it's all good. It's all good. But now I got cleaning to do. My uncle is coming to my house next week with his boyfriend. I have no idea how we're gonna fit fit in our house. Okay, is it one of these things where you have to stay in another room, where you have to sleep on a floor or something while they get your bedroom, stuff like that? Yo, what's up, fuck, big up. You see Bracket 4 trailer? It looks so bad. Not for myself. You know, I'm probably the only one that thought that trailer looked pretty decent. I might be the only person in the world that thought that trailer looked pretty decent. Don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly excited for Black Ops 4 because it's Call of Duty after all anyway. But, you know, I thought it looks okay. I'm not too keen on the idea of it being multiplayer only, though. I would say that. I don't think that's such a great idea. Even though I recognize that Call of Duty has always been more multiplayer focused than single player focused, I get that, but you know, it'd still be nice to have a decent multiplayer, a decent single player along with it, you know. You know what's up, but I'm actually looking forward to it. Okay, maybe I'm the only one. Well, I'm actually not looking forward to it, but I mean, oh man, this guy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man. I used my rage way too early, didn't I? Okay, here we go. I quit playing Call of Duty after Black Ops 2. Okay. Okay, so
we need to lose that harpoon. On your left.
okay, get some health. I finally got rid of these fools. Need to get up there. 5v5 operators like Rainbow Six. The zombies look fun. Actual help no weekend. It's 4 a.m. 4 in the a.m. Is that late or early for you, Thoughtbox?
Look around at what you have done.
You need to heal yourself between five fights rather than stand in the corner. It makes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it makes for a different tactical tactic to the game. If you have to heal yourself rather than, I mean, you're still healing yourself in one way or another, really. But it's just a different way of healing. But I imagine it probably takes time to heal yourself. I assume anyway, like in Fortnite, because I mean, it seems to be going.
You saw.
There's no time. Look.
It's late as well. I can't sleep. I'm gonna try soon. Try sleep, man. Yeah, it's good. Well, yeah, it's good to get. You need to rest. You need to rest. I appreciate you staying up, checking in. Good luck with that. But yeah, they seem to be. They're going to more the battle royale route. So the idea, like what they do in Fortnite, where you heal yourself and it takes a little time to actually heal yourself. I assume that's what they're gonna do.
We are leaving this realm now.
As long as we didn't wreck our way back.
Okay, one of these ways is the right way to go. And it's not telling me which. Okay. Let's try this door. Cool.
I think this is where Odin brought all his best clues about Jotunheim.
The map is interesting though. The Battle Royale mode looks meh. They're taking bits of fan favorite maps from all Black Ops games and putting it into one map. Yeah, I know some people are a bit pissed that it is multiplayer only, and I'll say that I'm not too keen on the idea. That being said, I'm not entirely against the idea of them going that route, so being multiplayer only. That being said, I feel like if they're going to be multiplayer only, then one or two things needs to happen. Either A, don't charge full price for the game, you know, put it down to maybe, you know, 20 quid, 30 quid, something like that, all right? Or if you are going to charge full price for the game, then it needs to be a multiplayer experience that isn't rivaled by anything else. Like, you can't be playing this, if you pay, say, £40, £50 for the game, and it's multiplayer only, and then it doesn't feel like you're getting anything more out of it than you might get out of Fortnite, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if that's the case, then that's a huge ripoff. That's a huge ripoff. And especially if you're gonna have like microtransactions and, you know, down all that kind of stuff as well after you paid full price. Nah, that to me would be a big piss take. But if it was the case of, okay, it's gonna be multiplayer only, it's either gonna be an absolutely mind-blowing, amazing experience that is totally worth the 40 quid, 50 quid, or you're gonna drop it down to say 20, 30 quid, then cool, okay. But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Also, you can play as most characters, such as Mason, Rectofen, and Nicole. I think that only matter if you're a Call of Duty aficionado. That's why it sounds good. I've only played a few of their games, so those names I don't really recognize. I played Black Ops 3, which I liked.
What is this place?
This is Odin's. I'd recognize his atrocious taste anywhere.
49, 50, well, £50 standard edition. Okay. So okay, it's full price. Okay, well, if it's going to be full price, then yeah, it can't be any. If £50 for a multiplayer only game. In my opinion, it can't be anything short of absolutely mind blowing. Like, you can't just deliver a standard Call of Duty experience, you know, or a standard Battle Royale experience for £50. That to me, it would be a piss take. But we'll see once the game's out. Can't prejudge a game, unfortunately. Well, I don't know if that's unfortunate or not, but you can't prejudge a game. I might just wait till whatever else says about it. See if it's worth me dipping into my pocket for. We'll see.
Odin must have stolen it. But why?
He always has his reasons. Might I have a look? Well, this is most unexpected.
Why? What does it mean?
I haven't the foggiest. Isn't that unexpected?
Head.
Look, clearly that's Tyr. Traveling somehow. Perhaps magically. But what's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine to it? I'm afraid that is none too clear.
What are those runes in the corners?
Not runes. Symbols from different lands. They mean...
War.
Aye.
How do you...
This one I know too well.
War.
Oh.
His eyes. They are jewels. Like yours.
No doubt signifying the gift of sight the giants granted us. Give me a closer look.
Pre-order.
Interesting.
Pre-order bonuses so far include 1,100 COD points and
What is
private beta
that?
key.
Secret plans concealed by Tyr so none could access but him. And those few others the giants trusted. And
That sounds okay, but I don't know. I mean, what is 1,100 credits worth in a game?
What do you mean, Head?
Is that like one
You said
bullet?
we were out of
You know, what is it?
Don't you
Yes.
see, brother? Odin never gave up hope, and neither should we. He knew there was a clue in here, but we're the ones who found it. These plans are for a key to some chamber Tyr's kept hidden. I don't know where
Few
it's
supply
leading or
drops,
what
okay.
we'll find, but it's a path.
How do we make this key?
I suggest we ask a dwarf.
So they are going to have microtransactions in the game as well then? They're going to charge full price for a multiplayer only
symbol on the
game
temple
and
one.
have microtransactions
It's a
by
bunch
sounds of
runes
it.
together. Peace, unity, hope, other things too.
Tyr's own design. He made this door himself.
Or is that points? Is it just in game? Is it something you can only earn in game? Like you don't have to buy it, just earn in game only, and it just gives you bonus points to start with. Because if that's the case, that's not so bad. I wouldn't mind that. Like if you had points that you can use to buy things, but it's not about spending actual money. It's just about earning the points, and then you use it to buy stuff in a virtual COD store or something. That is still subject to change, but I doubt it. Yeah. It's probably going to have I mean, it's Activision. They're almost certainly going to have microtransactions. Activision, EA, you know, all those big companies like that. Blizzard. Well, EA and Blizzard and Activision, the same thing, really, isn't it? It's 200 points for a rare supply drop in BO3. So 5 supply drops and 100. Well, assuming they keep the same sort of pricing, but yeah, 5 supply drops and 100 left over. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. That's not too bad. Well, again, assuming they keep the same pricing.
Before, when you saw,
I didn't see anything.
you did not see me with someone. An old man.
What old man? Can we go?
Yes. Very well.
Boy. Assuming indeed, yeah.
All right, let's get back to Midgard and see about making that key. Where's that dwarf?
What are these, boy? Where we go to that middle bit, right? How many times are we going to come to this room? It's out in, what, September? Is it October, I think, this year? So it's about, what, 7 months away, give or take, I think. 6, 7 months away. Maybe a little bit more. October 12th, okay, so it's about 5 months then. About 5, 6 months. 12th or 13th, so mid-October really. Midgard is the center of the realm, so return to Midgard Press. Oh wait, where am I supposed to be going again? Actually, can I remember? Goals. Travel back to Midgard. Okay, I'm going back to Midgard. Okay. Use the Bifrost. Oh.
Now, Head, why did you not tell us Baldur is the son of Freya?
He is! It's shocking every time I hear it, and yet obviously I know it. When I think about Baldur and Freya...
Mimir?
Yes, lad?
Freya.
How's that, brother?
Head, tell me Baldur's vulnerability.
Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Wait, what is happening?
He is bewitched not to speak of what he knows.
I am? I am! Oh, that's it precisely. I wonder how long that's been so. Since she had my head at her mercy, or back when I figured out Baldur's weakness.
Mimir,
Yes, lad?
you just said you figured out Baldur's weakness.
Did I? But Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Enough. This means there is a way. If he troubles us again, we will find it.
We will find it. Oh.
Can you make it?
Requirements for status decay to a weird.
Armor?
Oh, well, okay. What the
Likewise,
specs?
instrument
PC
of
specs
which
required.
I'm a master at shaping. No? Then forget it. Even if I wanted to make such an insignificant gewgaw, I'm liable to chink my tools working on something so delicate and ladylike.
Then shingle it. Pattern weld the item with scap slag. Keep the layers thin. Alternate the overlay.
Okay, smart guy. And where do you propose to find a lump of quality scap slag? Last time I saw one, I could still get rigid down south. Shut your mouth, is that? Where did you?
I had to get my hands dirty.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's do this.
What? You're fine with working on something that's not a weapon?
Oh, hell, why not? What? I can grow too.
Watch the spine.
Brothers are friends
Keep
again.
your wrist loose.
No, you keep your wrist loose. Yeah, I need more heat here.
Coming up.
Recommended is DCX 960, DX 960, 4 GB free RAM, and i5 4570.
You clever little beaver.
I'm not familiar with the i5 4570, but everything else sounds fairly, you know, moderately low, I guess. I mean, not super low, but you know, it's not exactly
Here it is.
Nope. Don't forget
high end. But
this.
16, okay. Okay, so yeah, I think that's where it seems a bit odd. 16 gigabytes RAM. Why would you need 16 gigabytes of RAM and everything else is fairly moderate? I mean, surely, a lot of games could get with 8 gigabytes.
Oh, quit your grinning. It's downright unsettling.
It's just nice to see you together.
Thing is,
Now the rune on your brand looks different.
Yeah, price of reforging something what broke.
I knew it. You two love each other.
Oh, cut it out, Princess. You're gonna get me all weepy.
I like the new one better. Don't you?
We have work to do.
we have work to do. I'm running it with 8 gigabytes RAM and i5 6400, which is 2.7 gigahertz, so under recommended on high. You know, sometimes I've noticed as well with some games as well where the specs that they recommend, the minimum specs and even the recommended specs, which are a little bit higher usually, you can sometimes get away with a bit lower than that, like even lower than the recommended. Or sorry, way around. You can sometimes you have the minimum specs and you have the recommended specs, which the recommended are usually a bit higher, but the minimum specs, yeah, you can sometimes get away with having a little bit lower than what the minimum is, and still run the game pretty fine. Not always on the high like you're doing now, but you can often run the game pretty okay with no real noticeable sort of frame rates. You might have to turn down a few settings here and there, but you can oftentimes, at least in my experience, get away with running the game pretty okay on something below the minimum. I mean, of course, if it's way below the minimum, then you might have issues, but yeah. I've had that experience. I've seen that happen on at least a few occasions. So interesting. But I guess it comes down to not so much the game won't run, but more to them trying to, I guess, what's the word? Protect themselves in a way. Like if your computer is the minimum they're willing to say that if anything, if it doesn't work on this, then they might try and help you fix that out. But anything lower than that, he's like, yeah, screw you. You're too low. Even if it does actually work on stuff lower, like, you know, it's like with processors, for example. Like when you, not so much these days, but back in the day when you bought a processor, it might say for example 2.4 gigahertz, but more often than not it can actually run at maybe 3 gigahertz. You'd have to go in and overclock it from BIOS and that kind of stuff, right? Nowadays it's a bit easier to do the overclocking, and they're pretty much built with overclocking in mind and that whole thing. But yeah, it's kind of like that. Like you it says one thing, we can actually do a little bit more. Not always. Hard drives, you do always get less than what it actually says. And RAM, I think you always get less than what your RAM that you can actually use is usually less than what it says as well. But aside from that, you can sometimes get a little bit more than what it says in the packet. But yeah, it's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, interesting. Also 60 frames per second cap, which is annoying. Oh, is that annoying? I don't know. I mean, do you need more than 60 frames per second?
Now we just need to figure out what door this key opens. It has to be somewhere.
I mean, it's nice if you can get it, but I mean, is it necessary? I think as long as it's not dropping below. I guess it depends on the game really. Some games you can run at 30 frames per second and they'd be totally fine. You know what I mean? Depending on the game and the specifics. Action games, yeah, I think like sort of 50, 60 is where you really want it as a minimum. You know, if you can get more, but I think if it starts to drop to below sort of 40, 30 going down, and this is not with an action game. So okay, so yeah, I see what you mean. In that case, yeah. It starts flickering, all that whole thing, isn't it?
To me.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh, you're right. Now that we got the key, we can open that big door anytime we want. Let's explore.
It's one of the worst things when you play the game and the screen starts flickering like crazy.
Aye.
Especially action games.
Despite his wise counselors' best efforts
All
to
games with
persuade
action
him that
moments.
peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
$151. So am I going through here somewhere?
There it was again. It's there and then it's not. What does it mean?
You know what? I'm sure it's taking me back to this place. Why did it lead me to the boat? Alright, am I just going down here or not necessarily going to the boat? Alright. Oh. Oh. There we go. This is where I'm going.
Tyr's rune. This is it.
Explore Tyr's hidden chamber.
But what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
I remember the first time I bought a TV where I had to consider the refresh rate. So this was probably around 2000 something, and I believe it was because I had I think it was the Xbox 360 actually. No, was it Xbox 360? Might be an Xbox actually. I can't remember which console it was. I'm pretty sure it was one of the Xboxes that I had. And before that, you know, if I bought a TV, you wouldn't really think about refresh rates because even though it's always been an important thing, but it just wasn't something that you'd really give much consideration to, just because it was like whatever. But at the time, I think it's because LCD screens were still relatively new, and a lot of them had quite slow refresh rates. And there was always talk about, you know, if you're buying something, you want to play games, you need something with a high refresh rate. So I had to look for a screen, a TV, with a high refresh rate, and yeah, so it would have been the first LCD screen that I bought. And it cost me something like £1,000, you know, something like that. I can't remember exactly how much, but about £1,000 I think it cost me. And it was I mean, it was thinner than TVs I've had in the past, but it was maybe about this thick, which is like ridiculous in today's standards, right? But considering, you know, CRTs I've had before were like that, you know, this one was around about there. And I had it for a while. It served me quite well for a good many years until it eventually stopped working. I don't know what caused it to stop working. I just know that I went on a holiday one time. I came back and it stopped working. I don't know what happened while I was on holiday. I just came back and the TV wasn't working. And I called up the company about trying to get it fixed. Some guy came out and he was looking at it and he couldn't get it to work. And he was telling me that the parts that I need aren't even available anymore because apparently he called up and they just don't make them anymore. And I was fooling around, see if I can get anything, and I couldn't. So had to let that TV go, man. Had to let that TV go. It's a shame, but hey, it is what it is.
The tree! We're underneath the realm travel room. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
Those realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
In fact, I remember when I was getting rid of the TV, we were moving, and so we're getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff at the time, you know, to put stuff out, and just whoever wants it can have it, right? You know, whoever passes by, they can have it.
Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
So yeah, put out the TV, and somebody came along and said that
What's behind there?
he wanted it. So I said, okay, cool, you know, whatever, it's cool, take it. And then he carried it away, took it home, and then I was telling him before he took it that, you know, it doesn't work, that, you know, whatever parts it needs, you know, aren't available anymore. I was telling him all that stuff, and he was like, yeah, it's fine, I can fix it. So he took it away.
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries.
And then I think a few days later he came back.
Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big.
He was saying that he needed something for the TV, and also I said, well, no, I told you this is like he's broke. You know what I mean? It's broke, and whatever needed isn't available. So, you know what I mean? If you want it, if you think you can fix it, cool, take it. But you know, I've already told you what's happened, so I can lie to you. So apparently he's stuck with a TV that he couldn't fix. Oh well. Oh well, it happens.
Boy, this is the rune for Jotunheim.
That's right. And look, we're on the other side of the door.
The upside down door.
What are you thinking?
Stand back.
Okay.
It's kind of funny to people sometimes when it comes to that sort of thing. Like another guy came along, and I had a bicycle chain that I put outside. And the reason I was getting rid of the bicycle chain is because I lost the lock for it. And so it was outside. It was just a chain that was locked up. It was locked, but no key. Oh, sorry, I lost the key for it. Excuse me. Sorry. So it was locked up, and there's no key. So I put it out, and eventually it was like whatever doesn't get taken, you know, we'll call the council and they'll take the rest, right? But anyway, put it out, and somebody came along, was looking for it, and he picked up the chain, and I was like, okay, whatever. If he wants it. But then he came and he was like knocking on the door, and he's like, where's the key for this? Where's the key? I'm like, well, look, I mean, we're throwing stuff out, you know what I mean? Why, I'm not sure why you'd think I'd throw away a perfectly good bicycle lock if I still had the key, but I said, yeah, man, I've lost the key. I don't have it. I told him I don't have the key anymore. And he was like, oh, you don't have the key? You sure? I'm like, no, I don't have the key. So if you want it, take it. If you don't, whatever, it's not a problem. But when people are throwing away stuff, typically it means there's something. Typically it means there's something wrong with the things they're getting rid of. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't get rid of things that are still in perfectly good working order that they might actually have that still have a use for. Just saying. Just saying. Also, they added a cool mechanic where your survivors can get infected, and you gotta administer a cure. Oh, we'll say okay, okay. I remember once I gave away a DVD player whose laser broke. The guy didn't complain. Hey, the laser's broken. I was like, yeah, like I told you that.
Extraordinary. The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
Guy came back complaining he didn't read discs. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh my days.
What now?
Oh my days. Like, hey, this doesn't read discs. I was like, yeah, the laser broke.
Okay. I don't think they're attacking.
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says void.
Ominous.
Go on. Read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast.
This time I'm selling
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach them, whatever it is?
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we flip the temple. The logic is unassailable.
Yeah, this one time I was selling a graphics card on eBay, and the reason why I'm selling it is because it broke. Like, I don't know how it broke. I just know that I put it in, and it literally started smoking. Like the steam, not even steam, like smoke started coming out of the graphics card. Like proper like electrical fire type smoke started coming out of the graphics card. So I took it out, and I know that some people like to buy, you know, broken items on eBay. You know, whatever they want to do with it, cool. So I thought, you know what, I can sell this. I can get something for it. Put it on eBay, and I've clearly stated that it broke. It caught fire. You know, I don't know why. I don't know what caused it to catch fire. All I know is that I'm not going to try it again. You know, so as far as I'm concerned, it's not working. And I put it in the title. I put it in the description. I don't know what caused it. I don't know what broke about it. I just know that I put it in, turned it on, and smoke started coming out, and that's what happened. That's why I'm selling it. It was all clearly there. Questions I got, like, so why did it break? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? So what's wrong with it? I don't know. You know, I said that in the fit. I don't know. And like, so what? So it's like, dude, if you don't want it, cool. You know what I mean? If you don't want it, cool. But I've put it in there. It broke. I don't know what caused it to break. It's not a problem if you don't want it. But it did get sold. Somebody bought it for, I can't remember actually. I think it was £100-something it sold for in the end. 150, 100-something pounds like that. And considering I paid, I think 400 or 500 for it, about 400 or 500. No, it was less than that. But about 300, I think I paid for this one actually. It was a GTX. No, it wasn't a 750. wasn't the, it was the G6. I think it was the 480, G6 480 that I had, and I think I paid around about $200 for it, maybe around about that sort of price. Anyway, it was a while ago. But yeah, so consider it was broken. I think 150 something pounds is a pretty good price. So went okay. I'd assume something to do with the thermal paste, possibly. But yeah, all I know is that I turned it on and smoke came out of it. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna try this again. Once the electrical fires and smoke start coming out of your machine, it's time to, like, you know what? Let's not experiment too much with this. You know what I mean? It might have been a thermal paste. It could have been. So I don't know. I really don't know. But okay, I imagine whoever buys it probably even knows how to fix these things, or they're just going to strip it and use whatever parts they can salvage from it. So yeah, whatever use they can get out of it, good luck to them. As long as I told them it was broke, they bought it as broke. Cool, not a problem. Not a problemo.
If you mean to break those chains, I'm afraid you'll need to go see to it personally.
So we must find another way. Oh, it's not the way we came, is it? Is this the way we just came through? Yeah, it is. That's where we came through. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Yeah, I saw a few things actually that are broken on eBay. Like I saw an iPod, or was it an iPad, or no, it was an iPhone actually. It was an iPhone. I had an iPhone once and it broke, and I sold that as broken. It sold for like 100 something pounds on eBay, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, sometimes people buy broke stuff. So I guess they either strip it for parts, or they just know how to fix these things. Okay. So good, baby. I buy broke computer parts for scrap. Okay. But you buy it for scrap, as in you buy it and then you throw it. Am I understanding that right? You buy it and then throw it away? Okay, buy it. Okay, so you strip it. You strip the parts you need, and then okay, scrap the rest. Okay, I see what you mean. So take anything usable out of it. So how would you, would you buy the whole computer? Or do you buy like, oh, well, you said you buy computer parts. Okay, so you buy this. So let's say, for example, like the graphics card that I sold, smoke was coming out of it. Let's assume it was the thermal paste that was damaged, and you bought that graphics card. How would you sort of strip it down, and what would you take from that? Like, okay, I think I've lost where I'm supposed to be going. No, I'm not sure I knew where I was supposed to be going to begin with, actually. Okay, here's the main room. Let's see what this does.
Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind the lead.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
Take the cooler off, the fans, the cooling block. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, will that be used to make like a separate graphics card, or would you add it to your current graphics card?
An army of statues.
I don't think they're the kind that come to life, if that's what you're worried about. Tyr often said that in the world of PC envisioned, the only soldiers he'd need would be statues. Bless his heart, but the bugger did take himself rather seriously, didn't he?
There, where the chains meet. We must find a way around.
Neither spare parts and completely unrelated. Okay.
Again with the death trap.
Excuse me. Okay, so you're like one of these like weird science type dudes, just like building your own computers and all that stuff. Oh no. Oh shit, that did not work. Right now I'm working on a desk made upper graphics cards. Okay. Oh, desk fan, right. Okay, desk fan. Okay, so something to put like as a desk fan, as in on your, you know, where you sit at your desk, and not like desktop computer. I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. Made from graphics cards. Nice, man. Gotta see a picture of that when that's done.
Again with the death traps.
Okay. Shit. Bears. Let's go with my. Oh, let me just look at this. Once I get off my arse and make it, still need some parts though. Timing is off, yo. There you go, got it. All right. We gonna learn today. So what else do you need to complete the desk fan? What's missing now? I guess more graphics cards, really. But any specific parts of a graphics card, or nah, I don't want that.
Father, I think you should see this.
Where are you, boy? Isn't that where I came from? No, it's not. That's where I came from. Fan headers and a small power supply. Okay.
I'd have thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
Can't let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Right now is in a design phase. Right now it's in a design phase. You may call. Okay, so it's still coming together. I see. I see. I'm not sure I'm supposed to throw this. There's something underneath there, right? Okay. Well, design is good, you know. You got to plan things out. Failing to plan is planning to fail, so you know that's important to know what you're doing with it. That was not what I wanted to do. All right, let me get some of this thing. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. Here we go.
I'd have thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
Can't let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Ooh.
The chain! We made it!
Time to do what you do, brother.
Close, man. Close.
Leave them in peace.
Obviously not referring to us.
There's a lot of talk in this game that doesn't seem to be related to the main storyline, which is not strictly speaking a problem, but it can feel a bit much at times.
It's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
Strength. Strength beyond strength. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta watch out for. Oh, bloody hell. I gotta watch out for these flames. I gotta watch out for. Man, this game, man. Ugh. Why did I play this game on hard? Why did I choose a hard difficulty? What was I thinking of?
Enemies ahead.
Oh. I don't want to use my resurrection stone just yet. I'm trying to not use it at all if I can actually, but man. Just two big dudes and some fire. Oh, come on, man. Oh, what the hell? Got hit from behind.
I'm coming to you.
I've got two big guys, heavily armored, and fire to deal with. Bloody hell. This game does not let up. This game is acting totally different. Side, man, side. Oh, you put yourself in that position by playing on the hard. Indeed, man. Indeed. I got nobody to blame but me. Nobody's fault but mine. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just gotta figure this out. Fire and heavy armor. And of course they take off a lot of damage with their hits. Of course. God, just one of these on their own would be hard enough. Or just the regular enemies with the fire would be hard enough. I got a resurrection stone, but I don't want to use it, especially when it's like I haven't really taken that much of their health off. I feel like I'm not to do. I've beaten these types of guys before, but it's like now there's two of them. They're both heavily armored. One's got a shield, and I've got fire spinning around, so I have to avoid that. Oh, gee. Okay, the fire does at least doesn't take off too much of your health. So that's one saving grace. Yeah. All right. Okay, looks like I can roll through the fire, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna keep rolling. That could help. Oh shit! And watch out for that. Okay. There's an article about how the royal wedding was. Okay. Well, how was it? How was the royal wedding racist? I watched some of it. I wasn't planning on watching it, to be honest, because I'm not really that interested when it comes down to it. I mean, good luck to them. I mean, we're happy, all that, great, but generally I'm not really that interested. But I did end up watching some of it. And yeah, it looks like they had quite a lot going on, choirs and, speeches and music playing and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I didn't feel it was racist. Or racist towards who, anyway? Was there no Chinese people or something? I don't know. Was there no no Mexicans? I don't know. Why is it racist? Gotta go see ya. Alright, cool. No worries. Laters, homie. Okay, side roll. Oh, shit. Shizzle. Oh. Oh. Man, oh.
I'm coming to you.
Oh, swings. Oh, they are doing me all kinds of dirty. Oh.
Focus up.
Okay, so I think I've got a little tactic going on, though. Keep your distance. Side swing, side step. Oh, that did not. Oh, sons of biatches. Alright, you know, let me try something else. Just something just a little bit different. Just a little bit different.
Be ready.
Consider a tactical retreat.
I felt that one, brother.
Shizzle.
What's your face?
Bloody hell.
I'm coming to it.
Alright. What's that, guys? Okay, maybe I'm just going a little bit crazy. I thought I heard a doorbell, but I did not. Okay, so don't know what I heard, but it wasn't a doorbell. I'm expecting some packages today, so maybe I'm just a little bit on edge. Maybe. Boy.
Okay, here we go.
This might take a while, guys. This might take a while. I mean, I've got an idea of how to do it, but it's just the doing it.
Just do it!
All right.
Ready yourself, boy.
okay, brother?
Oh, no. That thing. That thing.
On my way!
Oof, alright. Yeah, that's, okay, okay.
Right behind!
I felt that one, brother.
Alright, alright, alright. Come on.
Watch your right!
Okay, this one I've almost put down.
Watch your back!
Okay. Okay, one down. All right. Phew.
I'm ready!
All right. Get out of the corner.
Brother!
You know what? I'm.
Moving through now! Ready to go now!
got him.
Or are they getting tougher to beat?
You're gonna be all right.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's more. Oh my word. Oh.
Hang on!
Oh my, after all that, I get... that's this guy. After all that, oh my days. Is it me or are they getting touched with the beam? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many are just going to keep coming in. But they're just going to keep getting flattened by this thing. Oh. Oh, what again? Oh, man. 3 fires to deal with. Yo, oh. guys just don't let up. These guys don't let up. Oh. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, wait, from here? Oh, you taking a piss. Not going to reach too far. Oh wait, that was the wrong one, wasn't it? Supposed to, yeah, get up there. Get it while it's up, not while it's down. Oh no, all this again. Wordy word. Oh, all from the bloody beginning now, isn't it? Jeez. Well, not right from the beginning, but still. Alright, let me get this. Get that a few times. Leave that for now. Now we've got, was it, yeah, 3? Yeah, 3. Oh, bloody hell. Can you seriously, can you no, man. Oh, come on, don't. Alright. Certainly need to. Oh. Okay, one down. Got him.
Come. The other chain waits.
Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. Alright. Is this where I came? I don't even remember. I'm so turned around. I'm so turned around. I've no idea where I'm going. I think it's this way. Oh no, maybe not. I think that's where I came from. So that was just the first chain. Bloody hell, what's the next one got in store? Oh, I don't even want to think about it. This is... Oh.
Ah, it's the other kind. Variety is so important. I truly do hate this part.
I know.
Huh. So that did not work.
Well, this is a fine mess.
That did not work. Okay. That did not work at all. Oh, flippin' heck. Ugh. Bloody Nora. I can't see anything else where else I can stop it. None of the things I can stop it on. The only one is I think it's the first two I can stop and that's it. Or maybe the first three. Ooh, actually. Maybe there's something here. Okay.
truly do hate this part.
I know.
So it's like this, huh? It's like this, it's like that, it's like that, and it's like this, it's like that, and like that, and let me just check something real quick. Okay, cool.
I can't believe we're so close.
I, for one, never doubted.
Right.
Health bottle, health things. All right. Okay. I'll leave them for now because methinks
Another piece of the language cipher. Good.
they might come in handy if that last one is anything to go by. These might just come in handy. And you know what? Let me check my weapons actually. Upgrade that. Best moves. All right. Not enough to upgrade it, innit? Not enough, mate. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, wait. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I've only got one thing there. Only got one thing there. Nah. enough to upgrade it, mate. Chest armor. Wrist armor. Nah. Oh wait. So all this time I've been doing this game, playing this game, and I haven't actually upgraded my armor with runes that much. Interesting. Not enough, mate. Not enough. Not enough, mate. Not enough. Goals, okay. We save all that. We save all that in Helheim. In Helheim. Save all that. Alright, now. Of course. Okay. These are level 3s though, so I think I can handle level 3s. I think. Okay. This might be another thing. Let me ride this guy. Let me ride this guy now. All the health. Run into the blades. That's what I'm talking about. He's probably not the last one though. Yeah, he's not the last one. Ooh. Using those blades to my advantage. Alrighty then.
Boy,
Yes, sir?
time to flip the temple.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Let's just agree to stop saying flip the temple. It's starting to sound normal.
Alright. Okay. Watch your step. Alright, that wasn't too bad, eh? That wasn't too bad. Alright, got my health back up. Oh, there's something here. What's going on? There we go.
Here, boy. Another one.
It says his name is Bird
Oh,
Movie.
man.
I think Mother said he was the king of the giants.
Aye, that he was. And quite a bit more.
Looks like he had a lot of kids.
That, little brother, is what we call an understatement.
He's dead, but nobody killed him. Do giants die from old age?
They may, though it's rare among the legends.
Well, either they do or they don't. Whether it's rare doesn't mean it. If it's rare, it means it happens. Just means it doesn't happen
I
often.
know what I promised, but in case this doesn't work, just remember, Tyr had good cause to create these obstacles. He's kept Jotunheim out of Odin's reach, but the world is hardly at peace.
No, but it's got hope. We're all working together now. We have unity. That's what the rune on the door to this place was telling us. We're on Tyr's path.
Oh, he's a good boy now then. Going back to respecting his elders.
Lift with your legs, brother.
He knows.
Just trying to be helpful.
Alright. Flipping.
Standing. On the day that brute force is the answer, I'll be quite happy to be on your side, brother. And we're not dead. That's a plus.
There, on the left. I think we can climb back up. See that, Mimir? Nobody can do all this alone. All these obstacles. They're just chances to prove we're the ones who can beat them. We may argue. Me and Father, you and Freya, Brock and Sindri. But when we all work together, we do make a good team. And that's Tyr's test. That's why we're gonna make it to Jotunheim.
Do you hear that, brother? Lad's found his equilibrium.
What's that?
He means you speak wisely, Atreus. And that is good to hear.
I
Okay.
guess the temple was made to be flipped.
Look, The tree's upside down. Or are we? I'm not sure anymore.
Alright, looks like we're going over this side. This is the thing. This is where we're going, alright.
Boy, your knife. You speak wisely.
Well, what have we got?
Some sort of travel stone.
Let me see. Great Outdumblers. That's the Unity Stone.
You know it.
I wasn't sure it existed. If Tyr possessed this, that explains how he could visit all the realms and other lands to boot.
Whoa. He held this in the panel in Odin's library.
Oh.
Yes, that's it. I understand now. It shows Tyr walking the realm between realms. You know how you must never stray from the path? Well, Tyr always followed his own path, if you catch my meaning.
The realm between realms.
The realm between realms. Complete. Explore the realm between realms.
So you're saying Tyr's shrine showed him stepping off the branch of the world tree. And you're thinking, to reach the secret path to Jotunheim, that's what we need to do?
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. That is what you're thinking, isn't it?
Oh, alright. Go to the realm between realms.
You scare up that alchemist what needed finding?
Nah, I don't want that. Don't want that. All this stuff trying to make me weak, yo. Oh. Okay. No. Cool down. No. It needs to improve everything, or it's just not worth it. Enchantment. Yo, Venom, what's up, man? Oh, look, it's that over. Pretty much, yeah. That's what's happening right now. How you doing? Venom.
Now what was the other thing? Okay, what's good?
Let me see if I can upgrade my Blades of Chaos. Okay.
Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those.
Leviathan Axe, not enough. Talon Bow.
Make you something?
How you doing, Venom? What up? Fine, and you too. Good to see another live stream of all yours. Yeah, well, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming back, being regular. That's always good to see. So, big up for that, Venom.
Where were we on that other thing?
Oh, where am I supposed to be going now, though? I got things available, you get me, but not enough. Not enough to do anything with it. Alright, no problem. But yeah, I try to live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Friday and Mondays, 8:30 p.m. GMT. Sunday and Saturday, 8:30 a.m. GMT. Fridays and Saturdays, so Fridays and Mondays are usually a shorter stream. Saturdays and Sundays I try to go a little bit longer. I try to. So I've been on for a few hours already. But yeah, man, try to be regular, try to post videos. Man's doing a YouTube thing, you get me. Oh, I forgot to check where I'm supposed to be going. The realm between realms. That's where I'm supposed to be going to. The realm between realms.
If you're thinking about hurling us all into the void, I hope you're quite sure.
Cool, man. I'll keep it in mind. Well, what's over here?
Yeah. Find our own path, right?
Bollocks.
This is where Tyr stepped beyond, and the Unity Stone protected him. Ready?
Ready.
Well, if this is it, lads, it's been an honor.
Our faith head.
Okay.
This is incredible!
Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So what's she been doing? What's the time where you at, Venom? Is it late or early where you are?
Oh, how can I be so nauseous without a stomach?
Come on, that was great.
Look.
The tower. I knew there was something down here.
Amazing. How do you hide something that exists in all realms? Cast it out of any realm to the space between. Clever old Tyr.
Is Jotunheim on the other side?
Can't be that. It's not like you go through Vanaheim to reach the Midgard peak.
But how do we use it?
I'd suggest we look inside, but stay alert. Tyr's little challenges are never as simple as they appear.
I have noticed.
12 p.m. nearly. Okay, so it's about midday where you are. Alright, so you're about an hour ahead. Okay. So it's almost 11 here, so you're about an hour ahead. Okay, so you're in Europe? You're in Europe, is that right? Mainland Europe? I'm guessing somewhere around about France-ish. Is that right? Would that be right? I think Germany's a bit more than an hour ahead, actually. I think. Am I guessing right?
Well, this is sparse.
The pedestal.
Of course, you could be in an African nation with an hour ahead, so maybe like Nigeria or Niger, Cameroon. I think that kind of area would be about an hour ahead as well. So I'm guessing either... My guess is that you're in...
What's that?
You're in Austria. Okay, Austria. There you go. So I was right with Europe, man. Cool, cool, cool. Austria. Never been to Austria. I haven't been to too many places in Europe, actually. I've only been to a few places in mainland Europe. But yeah, Austria, where Arnold Schwarzenegger is from. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Christoph Waltz. I'm from Austria. So how's Austria? How's Austria treating you? You like it there?
Oh no! It took the stone!
Tower.
Oh, I don't know.
It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Something's
Yes,
happening.
get to the chopper.
Is it moving?
That's the one.
It's moving!
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tyr's spell.
What happens now?
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of it.
making it.
No, this is considerably worse.
Okay. But speaking of Get to the Chopper and Arnold Schwarzenegger, so Friday, next Friday, this coming Friday next week, so Friday 22nd, we're doing a movie night with Predator. So yeah, come join. If you've got the movie, you can watch it along with. If you don't have it, just come join anyway. We just have some fun in the chat. But yeah, we do a movie night once a month, where we pick an old school movie, usually an old school movie, chill out, watch, just, you know. And that's just a fun day. So if you've got the movie, you can watch it with. If you don't have the movie, you know, it's all good. Oh, there are loads of these guys. Austria's really nice. The weather is a little British right now. Okay, is it cold and raining? Is that what you mean? Right. Oh, that got me. Yeah, we get a lot of rain, to be fair, but we get quite a bit of rain, and the weather is very sporadic. It could just be like really nice. Like right now, it's quite nice, quite sunny, but then all of a sudden it can just change. It's like, man. Yes, the original one. Yeah, 1987 Predator. Yes, that's the one. That's what we're watching. Original 1987 Predator. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I forgot his name now. Damn. Was it Billy? I can't remember their names now. But yeah, that one. Old school. You know what? I've got it here. Here we go. Predator. Does it say their names on it? No, it doesn't. Oh, here we go. So yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, that's what I'm thinking of. Jesse the Body Ventura's in it as well. Sonny Landham. So yeah, classic movie. Classic movie for the ages. Have you seen Predator, the original Predator? Great film. Get to the chopper. No, you won't kill me with unarmed. So they could to a circle 6 of the viewfinder. What happened to Dylan? Used to be some of that contrast. Some help over here. I need some help.
Watch your back.
Well, that didn't give me much up. Really? I need to find a healing stone. This part of the game is really hard, so I'm gonna let you focus. This whole bloody game is hard, man. This gaming session today. It's just been one hard. I mean, it's been for the past few gaming sessions. There have been one hard part after another hard part. It's like you get through one hard part and there's like no rest into another straight hard part, another hard part. But towards the end of this game, it really takes it out of you, man. This game does not let up. But yeah. Oh, come on, that did not.
Father!
That did not hit me. That did not. I don't use my. I do have a resurrection style. I don't use on this. I'm trying to use it. If I have to use it, I want to use it on something that's, you know, worthwhile. I don't use it just on anything. Get health in this. When you run low and you try to get health, it's so difficult to get health because the moment you stop to pick it up, they're just getting hit. You're just getting hit up. Oh man, this game is acting totally different. I have never ever seen a game act like this. Ugh. I'm playing at hard's difficulty. This is on the, not the highest, but the one just below the highest. So this is hard mode that I'm playing on. Apparently, I mean, from what I'm hearing, there's no extra trophy, as in PSN trophy, for playing this game on hard. Like, you don't get any extra trophy for it, which kind of sucks, really. But yeah, I'm playing on hard anyway because, yeah, why not? Come too far to turn and walk away and just say what I got to say. Like there's less ultimate. So does that mean I'm poaching the end?
Looks like Alphon.
Oh no. Oh, Noni Goo Goo again. You He's not a boss this time though. It's gonna get dark. Yeah. Dark elves. There's more of them. Nuni Google, Gani Google, Nani Google, oh bloody hell. Oh bloody Nora. You get past one bit. Do me a favor though, actually don't give me any tips for the game if you know what's about to happen. So I really would try to figure it out myself. I've actually beaten these types of guys before, so yeah. So I'm guessing you've already played this game then. Bloody hell, man. You know what? Yeah. The way this game sessions went today, man, bloody hell. Alright. I think that's gonna be me wrapping up now. This is taken out of me, man. Playing next Saturday. Tomorrow next, actually. So Monday, 8:30 p.m. GMT. So about 9:30 where you are. 9:30 p.m. where you are. Tomorrow. That's going to be live streaming next. In the meantime, I do have some videos that just come out over on my comedy channel. So check that out if you haven't already. Talking about why I don't respect women. Check that out. Got a few videos that came out recently on this channel as well. So check those out if you haven't already. To all the talkers and the stalkers, I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping the chat lively. Big ups to all y'all. Alright, I'll try to be there, man. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, next live stream tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. at GMT. I'll go for about an hour and a half. Those are usually short streams because I have to be up the next day for work and stuff like that. But Monday and then Friday, yeah, watching Predator. So yeah, be around for that as well. Like I say, if you got the movie, cool, watch it with us. If you don't have the movie, not a problem. Come join, be in a chat, have fun. We'll talk about it. If you've seen it, or if you haven't seen it, we try to avoid spoilers. Or if you don't care about that stuff, you know, we can talk about all kinds of stuff. And we don't have to talk about the movie. But anyway, that's for Friday. So that's gonna be all for now, guys. Until whenever. Oh wait, the village is strong because you make it strong. And then until whenever, if ever, peace out, y'all.